The main factory's done, time to go nuclear. So this is the area I'm going to use where I'm going to build out my nuclear plant there. This is the kind of rough size of it. These are big beasts and I'm not sure if that's going to be enough space. I may need to put some more foundation to the back there, but we'll see if that's going to be enough space for me to be able to build all of this. But what I'm planning on doing, just to make sure I'm not going to die of radiation, is have the plant just out here, well out of the way. We are on top of what was the ocean here. You can just see past that. We've built on top of the ocean, and I'm going to start building them right about here. We'll build everything from scratch. We'll bring over all the materials, we'll set up some factories, and then we'll send the nuclear rods in to fuel up these bad boys, and we'll get some serious power brought into the factories. I've just sat down and actually made a little kind of shopping list of what materials I'm going to need to bring over here. Now, I've got two options I feel. One, I could bring everything from the mega factory over here since it's already been manufactured there, but the mega factory really isn't set up to be very efficient, and I would hate to run out of components as it's being brought along from the train to here. So what I'm thinking of doing, which is going to take a lot longer, but I could possibly make this as efficient as I possibly can do, is actually just bring the raw materials to here, actually manufacture them here as well, and then send them here. That way I've got a bit more control of exactly how much these big nuclear power plants are being fed in to make these alternative nuclear fuel units. I can make 3 at a time here, but because you only make 0.6 at a time, if I overclock the machine here to about, I think it's probably going to be better if I just overclock it slightly to about 167%, but that should give me roughly 1 per minute, which is technically 3 nuclear fuel units per minute. So what I'm thinking then is to take all those 3 that come out, split them, and put them into 3 different nuclear machines, nuclear power plants there. So this is going to require me going and making separate mini factories for all 4 of these materials. So one for the encased uranium cells, for the electromagnetic control rods, crystal oscillator and the beacons. So it'll involve me setting those up, seeing if I could get them making just enough so that it's going to meet this clock to 167% speed here, and see if I could get just enough materials to try and make this a little bit efficient. Okay, I think that's the electromagnetic control little pod here set up. I've put everything down and clocked them to some rather strange percentages, but according to the spreadsheet that's what they're all needing to try and make this 100%, well, close enough to 100% efficient. So they should all be coming in to this electromagnetic control rod, and we should be getting roughly about 3.33. I know that says 3.36, but a little bit over is okay. It might take into account travel time on the belts. So let's see, let's connect some power into this. I've just put some units down there with all the different raw resources. Let's connect this up and see how we get on. By the looks of this, once this is made, we might have 4 AI limiters and 6 stators, and I would say we're pretty much onto a winner there. We'll just let that finish off and we'll see. So that's finished. There we've got 3 and 2. I think it's going to take a little time just for it to kick back in again before it makes another one. But to me, that's looking not too bad. So far I've got all the kind of maths working right here, and it's just getting fed straight into here, and we're getting some more nice coupons. I'm pleased with that. So that's potential that this could maybe work and be semi-efficient. I'm sure there's a lot more improvement I can do, and I'm sure I'm going to tackle some other things, but I'm pretty happy to go ahead with the rest of these now, make up the rest of the pods and see what's going to happen with them. But this is promising so far. Okay, I believe that's everything here now set up. I've got my nuclear power plants over at the side. They've got water extractors coming into them each. All those water extractors are overclocked to produce 300 cubic meters a minute, which is what I believe the nuclear power plants they require. So just behind here I've got a lot of different train stations. I think there's 7 in total, and you can kind of see the spaghetti mess of conveyor belts right behind it, but that should be taking all the raw resources I'm going to need for all of these different parts of the factory and feed them in to the right place. There's a heavy burden on Caterium, but what I'm thinking is I've got a train here with 7 different resources that I require for here. I may just pull those resources from the mega factory to here, seeing as they're there anyway and they're just sitting doing nothing. So I might set up another train station over there, bring those resources back here, drop them off, and maybe just allow this to build up in the meantime. I do have a separate train station over there which will be purely for uranium, which is nicely out of the way. Right, that's the train stations that will take the raw resources to the nuclear plant now done. They're all just coming underneath as well, being split off. I'll let them fill up. I've also managed to get myself some of these iodine infuser filters, and I made a hazmat suit as well. So now I've got the bad job of heading out and going getting some uranium. This is the main chamber now. The uranium should just be around the corner here. But I'm also aware that I'm now going to need to take on all of these guys. Right, come on then. Yeah. I probably should have got some more help before doing this. That should be them all dead, and I totally didn't die. We'll just pretend that I definitely didn't die. Right, so this... oh well, I'll take it back. There's one more. Right, hello son. That's him dead as well. And I'm sure that's the uranium right there. There's no other nasties around. That is. So... what we'll do is we'll put down a Mark III miner. I think I've had to equip some of these things. Hold on, let me take that out and put those in there as well. So a Mark III miner down here. I think this is my very first Mark III miner. And then how I'm going to transport this out is by taking a train line. So hopefully I've brought enough resources to put down a train station. I'm going to need to go back and get some more. And I'll put a freight platform down here as well. I need to go get some heavy modular frames. But that's the bad bit done. There we go. Now I've already brought some of the train track back. So, railway, sorry. If I bring this down, you might just be able to see the train sitting there. And connect it up. And I think this is powered, isn't it? It is powered. So, can I just take an output from this and just connect it straight to that, and that'll start the process there. Now I'm going to put on my hazmat thing. I'm not sure if I need to put on a gas mask. No, this seems to be okay. Right, and we'll see how quick this is going to come out. Oh, really quick actually. Good, 240 parts. I'll see if I need to come back and clock that, but hopefully this will feed in here. Okay, good. That's done. Well, I'm going to jump into this anyway, and we'll head back to the mega base once this loads up. And hopefully I've connected these all up right as well, so that they will deliver them in the order they should be picked off at the nuclear plant. Again, we'll see about that too. I hope that's just a glitch and you have actually loaded. Yep, good glitch. Right, let's grab the train and head out and check. This is such a long train. Right. Oh, the radiation's really strong even from here. Damn, okay, right, I'm going to need to be really careful. There must be a lot of uranium in there. That's good, that seems to be unloading. I'm actually going to put on my hazmat suit here, because this is going to get bad really quick. Hopefully things will start coming out from here. A lot of things are being split, but I don't believe these machines are on. No, they are on actually. Well... okay, this thing's all powered up then, so we'll see if anything actually gets produced. I am hoping to make it efficient. Probably haven't done so, but if I start getting some nuclear fuel rods being made here, then we're on to a winner and I can go through and check eventually, but I'll just sit here and wait and see whenever the first ones come. Right, here comes some oscillators coming in. There's some more electron control rods, and there's beacons in there too, so they're all roughly coming at the same time. So this is now started. We're getting some nuclear fuel units here. That's not too bad. We've got a little bit more electromagnetic control rods and encased uranium cells, which I may need to strip back so that we don't have any left on the conveyor belts here. But that's starting to produce those. It is going to take quite some time. That'll feed into the big beasts at the back here. Hopefully I've connected up these all right. No connection, hold on, whoops. I've not powered them up, let's do that very quickly. Oh, I've noticed a major mistake that I've done actually. Right, so this is why this is so slow. I've, for some reason, put down really wrong numbers for this. I've said this is supposed to make 12.6 parts per minute, where that's actually for a different thing. This is supposed to be making me 45 crystals, quartz crystals per minute. That's a hell of a difference. That's nearly, what, 3 or 4 times the difference there? Technically, I'm actually going to need 2 of these machines spitting them out at 200% each. Right, okay, that's going to need to get fixed. I'm going to need 2 of those machines doing that for me. That's fine. I can do that. That's why this is a little bit slower than it should be then, because I've just put wrong numbers in there. But everything else over here should look okay. Reducing them. And look, there's actual smoke coming out of those as well. So they are now working. I still will need to do something with the waste, which I do have an idea about. I'm wondering if I could put foundation all the way underneath the sea there. There's one there, and you snap onto them as well. And then I grab one of these industrial storage units and put it down there. And maybe just have a nice spread of them all over polluting the ocean, and take the materials out of those and just put down lots of them all over the back bit here, and that could take care of my waste solution there. That might be an idea. This is going okay actually, it's going a lot better than I thought it was going to. A couple of little things that I need to go back, look at and tidy up. That raw quartz just to make some more oscillators is definitely one thing going. But yeah, we've now got nuclear power, and some efficient nuclear power, or at least will be eventually. So I'm actually pretty pleased about that. And there we have it, 16 gigawatts of power, just with 3 of these nuclear power plants there. And with that, we've now officially gone nuclear. This is the last episode of this playthrough I'll be doing for Satisfactory. I do have plans of making other Satisfactory content in the future, looking more into the efficiencies with my factories and just seeing how I can improve on my current builds. But thank you very much for sticking with me throughout my playthrough of Update 3 here. I had a ton of fun and really do enjoy this game. Thank you for watching, and a big thank you to those who took the time to like and comment on our videos. It really helps us out. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next video.